Why is it that we feel disgruntled a lot of the time, whether at work or at home? It's something called the Maslow paradox. How many people, by round of applause, are familiar with the Maslow pyramid? Okay. All right, good. So a lot of us are, some of us may not be, but this man, Maslow, talked about how there are several needs that we all have. The very basic being the physiological. You have to eat, all your 5 basic things of water, food, air, clothing, shelter, all of that. And then it ladders all the way up to self-actualization. Now, at our level, now we're not all on the same level, but at our socioeconomic status or so, we have kind of a high starting point, right? I mean, and that's a gift and a curse. And they say to whom much is given, much is expected. So the higher we are on the Maslow hierarchy of needs, maybe it is harder to find happiness, because to me, happiness is about the delta, right? When I'm the child of immigrants, so sometimes when I will see it from this perspective, it's a little bit clear. I'll see a janitor and I won't see a guy mopping up a floor. Well, I will see a guy mopping up a floor, but I'll also see somebody who may have come here from India, from Ireland, from any of the other 7 countries that start with the letter I, and if you're bored, you can work on that. But anyone who comes here, he may be, or she may be, raising a family, the breadwinner, and might be killing the game right now, whereas I was born into privilege, and maybe I haven't done that much with my life. So it's a little bit hard sometimes for us to find this if you came in to a loving family or having self-esteem, that getting to the last part feels like I haven't really done anything with my life. It doesn't seem like I've really moved very far. This is our family at Buckingham Palace in 1985. So there I am with my mom and my dad, my 2 twin brothers. And like a lot of people in our generation, Asian and otherwise, I spend a lot of time thinking, what am I supposed to do with my life, right? We go through this a lot of the time. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And my mom said to me once, that is a huge privilege. You kids have a huge privilege. She said, we got to this country and we were focused on keeping our heads down and doing what we had to do. We were focused on our current meal, our current day of work, our current child, not the next of anything. And isn't this just an embodiment of what they say of staying in the moment? This is what they were forced to do. So since we started way up there on Maslow, it may be harder for us to find this happiness. But here is the but of our parents' generation. Our parents said that, they kept their heads down and they just did it. And I give them a lot of respect. Okay, my mom is still going strong. My dad passed away in May. That's been a really hard thing for our family this year. But it also, I think, helps, when you go through grief, if you lose somebody, this also stress tests this philosophy. Because if I looked at all this, I said, well, this is all BS after all. I don't believe in any of it. It actually makes me go, okay, some of these principles I believe in. I'm Hindu, I believe in faith, and whether you're Christian or Muslim or agnostic or anything, whatever your set of principles is, it gets tested during those times of loss and of grief. But the challenge for our parents' generation, with some exceptions, is they didn't do it. Their mental health wasn't always that good. They didn't address it. You've heard a lot about that in the last few days, of mental health, the saying we held it together. I don't know. Sometimes that anger came out, that sadness came out, that disappointment came out. I don't know that they just did it and got all the way through it as healthily, if that's a word, as they could. Now add this to the fact, again, the water in which we're swimming, that your companies, all the companies here today and over the course of this week, you hire ambitious people, right? We're here, we want more and bigger and faster and taller and stronger, and it never feels like it's enough.